welcome to Variant One Shot. Today I'm going to talk about all the different versions of Kryptonite because, well, there's more than just the common green one we all know of. Kryptonite has been discovered in various forms, differing in both appearance and effect. With that said, let's get into the various forms of Kryptonite, starting with the one we all know of, Green Kryptonite. It's by far the most common variation. Green Kryptonite weakens those of Kryptonian descent, decreasing all the powers and abilities that Earth's yellow sun gives them. It could also be deadly in large doses or if they're exposed to it for long periods of time. Then there's Black Kryptonite. It first made its appearance in the Smallville TV show, but later made its way into the comic books, debuting in Supergirl Volume 5, Issue 2. Black Kryptonite splits a Kryptonian into two separate entities, one good and one evil. You also have Blue Kryptonite. It weakens Bizarro the same way Green Kryptonite weakens Superman. Then we have Pink Kryptonite, which debuted in Supergirl issue 79. When Linda Danvers takes over the mantle of Supergirl and arrives in the pre-crisis era, there is a pretty funny scene where Superman seemingly turns gay when exposed to Pink Kryptonite. In the scene, Superman says the following to Jimmy Olsen: "Did I ever tell you how smashing you look in bow ties, Jimmy? By the way, that's a fabulous window treatment you've put together." Oh, comic books, how ridiculous you could be sometimes. Moving on, we have Gold Kryptonite. This Kryptonite is affected by atomic radiation. It's capable of permanently removing a Kryptonian's ability to process yellow sunlight, which in turn nullifies all superhuman abilities. But post-crisis, Gold Kryptonite only removes a Kryptonian's powers temporarily. Then there's Joule Kryptonite. It comes from the Joule mountain range of Krypton. It possesses the ability to amplify the psychic powers of people in the Phantom Zone, allowing them to project illusions into the real world or to control the minds of people not in the Phantom Zone. There's Orange Kryptonite, which gives super abilities to any animal that comes into contact with it. It debuted in Krypto the Superdog issue 4. There's also Red Kryptonite, which affects Superman differently every single time. It can cause the oddest variety of effects, including such things as transformations or even being unable to see anything green. We have Silver Kryptonite, which debuted in Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen issue 70 in July of 1963. Although it was revealed to be a hoax by Jimmy Olsen, in Superman Batman issue 49, Silver Kryptonite was reintroduced. On this occasion, it's shown to be authentic as it causes Kryptonians to suffer from delusions. A weird Kryptonite is White Kryptonite. And I'm saying that as if several of the ones I mentioned already aren't weird. But anyway, White Kryptonite destroys all plant life, whether it's native to Krypton or not. It was created when Kryptonite passed through a weird space cloud. There's X Kryptonite, which gives non-powered life forms like humans and animals superpowers for a temporary duration. It was created by Supergirl, who was seeking an antidote for Green Kryptonite. Next up, we have Anti-Kryptonite, which pre-crisis, it is lethal to non-superpowered Kryptonians and killed many of them. It is their Green Kryptonite. Pre-New 52, it was the power source for one version of the character Ultraman, which is Superman's evil counterpart. Then you have Slow Kryptonite, which is produced by Metallo that affects humans. Slow Kryptonite is the Green Kryptonite to normal humans, but its effect on actual Kryptonians is unknown. You guys winded yet? No? Good, because I still have like several more to go through, like Magno Kryptonite. It was artificially created by Mr. Nero. The mineral is magnetically attracted to all substances originally from Krypton. You also have Bizarro Red Kryptonite, which is the red Kryptonite to normal humans. Then there's Kryptonite X. It's a one-time fluke. Kryptonite X was created when the character the Eradicator filtered a harmful barrage of kryptonite discharged by the villain Cyborg Superman at Superman. The result was actually beneficial, supercharging Superman and restoring his ability to process solar radiation. Unfortunately, it also apparently clung to him and caused him to absorb solar energy at a rapidly accelerated rate, eventually causing his powers to go out of control and his body to build more mass. Superman was purged of it after a battle with Parasite. I do want to mention that Kryptonite X shouldn't be confused with the aforementioned X Kryptonite. Next, we have Red and Green Kryptonite. It was a synthetic kryptonite created by Brainiac that mutated Superman. This variety made him grow a third eye on the back of his head. There's also been hoax kryptonites, such as Silver Kryptonite, which I mentioned earlier, but you also have Yellow Kryptonite, Blood Kryptonite, Kryptonite Plus, Purple Spotted Kryptonite, and Fake Kryptonite. All hoax kryptonites. And just like that, you now know a bunch of different versions of kryptonite that have appeared in the 75 plus years of Superman's existence. I may have left out a few on this list, but all the ones I mentioned are some of the coolest / weirdest.